Capricorn, welcome to my channel. I am Jimmy. Welcome to Jimmy's Road to Spirituality. This is going to be the reading for you, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, of course, and all other aspects or cross watchers, of course, for the month of April 2022. I feel in regards to you, Capricorn, and before I started to pre shuffle, and then, of course, the pre shuffle, I made it kind of a message towards myself, and it got to be like this because I was guided, and it was so beautiful, guys. I have to say, um, in regards to the energy and the cards and the messages, but it still involves, of course, the past and the past life, or the past lives significantly. I saw Six of Cups multiple times, Six of Swords, Six of Pentacles, the Emperor, of course, the Magician, a lot of, Five of Wands, Seven of Wands, Nine of Wands, a lot, of course, wounding, bruising, a lot of pain from the past, and the understanding of these, experiences, this, you know, um, which tie us to the past in some significant way, emotionally, mentally, in regards to passion and desire. We always have to go back to the fact that we have to be wounded and had to be betrayed and had to be, in so much pain in order for us to learn the lessons, to be triggered, to be activated, to recognize, the truth, in regards to, our experience. And I'm talking about each and every one of us individually, because it's all about you, person watching, and it's going to be, in regards to you, it's essential for you to actually go through this, tests, misfortunes, unfair and unjust situations. But, by you recognizing this and recognizing yourself, and I see the presence of the divine here, surrounding me. I see all these sparkles are surrounding me, and, I see the divine standing in my presence, and the divine is always praying for us, guys, and, sitting with his head down, with his eyes closed, always praying for us and always wanting us to just come to this understanding that, it's our journey. It's all about us. It's not about the other people. I mean, those people were allowed to actually teach us some sort of lessons, put there, to be put there like a stumbling blocks in our path, in our way, for us to grow, for us to understand very significant and important truths, and, no, realities about ourselves, first of all, and then, in regards to the world that we are living in, and of course the manifestation of humanity, what humanity continuously is trying to manifest and make this world to be, to become, maybe in a future. But it's very important for us to understand this, and for us to be, to understand that we are a significant part of this reality, of this world that we are actually living in. And it's beautiful, it is so much pain for the masculine in some sort of way in regards to you, Capricorns. It's exactly as my message that I received, that these people are who they're meant to be, and it's such a shame that they, fight it against us, and, for our divine counterparts to not recognize us, or just, fail us, or give up on us, not recognize us, not accept us, not choose us, not, love us truly in the way that we were, meant to be loved, and, of course, us love them in return, and be the exact, people that we were meant to be for each other. And it's great pain in this, it's a lot of pain, because these people are suffering, these people are interfering in this situation, in this, I saw the Wheel of Fortune and the Judgment card, which tells me that you're fated and destined to do something in regards, in this partnership, in this, fated, destined, divine marriage. I saw, of course, the Two of Cups, the Six of Cups multiple times, um, the Ace of Wands multiple times, this freaking Page of Wands that is actually looking towards you multiple times, the Page of Swords in the reverse, somebody that is not able to steal from you, to, drag something out of you or out of the situation involving you, to, to use it for their gain, to use it against you, to use it against God's will, God's plan, and It is a hard lesson. It is painful lesson, and it takes us, lifetimes to get to this point of understanding. But many of us feel that we lost so much, and yes, we did. But in this lifetime, everything that we lost and everything that we were protected, from by the divine and by other, factors or circumstances, it was for our own good. And in the end, we should realize that we didn't lose anything. We gained, and we have to gain through failure, through pain, through suffering, through disappointment, through other people's failures as well, because many other people surrounding us, our family members, our loved ones, they have to actually play that part and be that part, first of all, for themselves, not for us, for themselves. They owe it to themselves, and we should understand this. And I see 555 on the time. So this year it's going to be, and I told you, I saw a lot of 666, Six of Swords, Six of Cups, Six of Pentacles, which is something that is significant in regards to this year, and it's significant in regards to the zodiac signs number six, which are Capricorn, of course, and Gemini. So it's significant for you to pay attention, starting this month, and in this month specifically, the month of April 2022, Capricorns, in order for you to understand that it's something meant for you here. And that, yeah, you are that knight in shining armor. And of course, I saw the Empress, I saw the High Priest, the High Priestess, I saw the Queen of Pentacles. You are the shit. You embody this wonderful manifestation in the three-dimensional, and I'm talking about feminine energy. And yes, you have found your counterpart in this three-dimensional plane, somebody that didn't want to invest in you, that didn't see you fit or proper, that didn't see your value, they didn't recognize you. And this is something, coming from past lives, and I thought maybe 6 lifetimes ago, or up to 6 lifetimes now, that you're, you know, fighting to solve, to bring this balance to, this resolution of this situation, which is the lovers, which is, the wheel of fortune, which is judgment, which is, everything that you're meant to be and to, fulfill and complete within yourself, first of all, and then in regards to this partnership in the three-dimensional. And it's very essential, but now everything you know, is like hanging in the air. It's like something in the air that maybe is going to tell you in this month, Capricorns, that yes, you are supposed to fight this good fight and you should keep it until the end. The good fight of faith, of working on yourself, of accepting yourself, or accepting this world and, the divine's plan and the divine's will upon your life and in regards to you. And it is a great lesson, of acceptance, of surrender, of release, you know. And we are meant to release all that is not actually ours, that only is like brought into our lives just to test us or to be burdens that are not necessary. All this unnecessary needs to go. And this is what I truly understood from the pre-shuffle. And in the fact that, yeah, feminine energy, you are the ships. And you are destined for so much more than you could actually understand at this time, maybe in this month of April. But yes, the cards here show me the World card and the Ace of Wands. Of course, I wanted to stop with the Ace of Wands. I saw the Ace of Wands and the Ace of Pentacles in this deck. And then the World card here, it's like finality. You completed something very, very essential, a very important cycle that has brought you this mastering. It's like you mastered something in regards to what was took away from you, and but it wasn't meant for you to learn a specific lesson, for you to be called to this specific calling. And look, the star with the World card, very beautiful major arcana as I see here in regards to you, Capricorn. Of course, Aquarius has something to do, or Aquarius season is going to be very significant, or it was, of course, because you completed this in the near past here. But it's in regards to balancing yourself, to, in some sort of way, to take the bitter with the sweet. Is that truth that you realize in regards to this situation, in regards to the reality itself, in the way that you are formed and created and meant to understand it here. But this is having hope and be, balanced emotionally, mentally, in the three dimensional. Understand that if you don't give, you're not going to receive. If you don't put it out there intentionally into the divine, towards the divine, into the world that you're living, towards the manifestation that you're supposed and meant to create and to have and to, be able to live, to manifest, you have to release something that kept you back, kept you stuck. You didn't actually wanted to see your real or true potential or the truth, the reality in regards to yourself. And this is healing, this is transparency. And I see 11:01 on the clock. It's like something was missing for a very long time, like a missing piece. And now you're like putting all the pieces together, and they're going to be together. You're going to be like a whole, a completion of yourself. That it's wonderful. And please pay attention to your dreams, of course, vision. Whatever you envision, whatever you visualize. This is astral traveling as well. During the night, quiet times, dark, even the dark moments of your life that showed you, that light, that, significant truths and realities. And, that's why right now you accept the world and the truth about the situation in the way that it is. And you accept yourself in the way that you are, because you're meant to be like this. There is no mistake in who you are. It's like, and I see 12:00 on the time. So something in regards to number 12 or month, the month 12 or something, which is a three. But you're probably meant to be by yourself and then to come into some sort of partnership with somebody. It's what I'm seeing here as well with the Ace of Wands again. So you have this spark of life inside of you, so which can be the Holy Spirit, of course, being receiving that anointing, anointing power of the Spirit of God, that true revelation, clarity, um, truth, purity, true essence, a spark for something grand, for something wonderful that is actually ignited inside of yourself. We're talking about creating something wonderful, passion, desire. You know truly who you are, know truly what you're made of. And the Two of Cups here. I'm so hungry. I only had a biscuit with my coffee like 3 hours, 4 hours ago. But I really wanted to go and get into this message because I felt this energy very proper for this message. It blew my mind, of course, the pre-shuffle. I was there, it was like I could not stop. I had to go on and on and on. And yeah, it was a lot of clarity and revelation for me. With the energy of the cards, of course, the Two of Cups. Yeah, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, and Leo energy here. Very passionate. This person. It's in regards to you. There is a lot of acceptance and a lot of unconditional love here. You match this person. In regards to emotions, in regards to energy, in regards to maybe activation of your heart chakras, but it's something that is activated, that is truly pure life and essence here with Ace of Wands. And it's meant for you guys. It's very meant for you, Capricorns, starting this month. Again, the Star card. You're meant to heal this situation and respark, this situation with this person. And it's a lot of passion between you guys here. And as well, Six of Wands with a star, a lot of recognition, sitting on a high horse, receiving accolades in regards to this situation by this person, towards this person. Both of you are completed this recognition this month in regards to who you truly are to one another. And this is wonderful because it was for a long time very confusing, maybe up to 6 years. You had to go up with this person on this, wheel here of the world, to complete something that, grand, that wonderful. You mastered something very, very significant. You finished and completed, and you're satisfied in regards to this, situation, in the way that you handled it, in the way that the divine, just displayed it in front of you through whatever circumstance, whatever it happened in regards to the situation. And of course, we talk about fixed things, things fixed by the divine, settled by the divine, the will of something that, it was always yours. You were always this being that, you know you are shown to be here in this plain feminine energy. And we are talking about the four fixed signs, of course, Aquarius, and we saw the star a couple of times. So you're dealing very, very much with Aquarius, but you're dealing as well with Leo, as we saw in the 12 cups, and you're dealing with Taurus and Scorpio as well. And I have seen, of course, the Ten of Swords in the reverse, in the pre-shuffle, and the Death card followed behind. So you had to experience some sort of death. Maybe this person that you're dealing with, they're dealing with this death to their ego, to their pride, to their prejudice, to their judgments, to their expectancies. Whatever expectancy this person had in regards to the situation, they were, misled to see and think. Things were hidden from them, because I saw multiple times the Four of Pentacles. One essential pentacle, that it was hidden from them, and that it was the manifestation that you're able to actually, you were able to bring into this three-dimensional plane. And but the divine chat, has hidden this potential from them, and they took the things and they took you for granted. They looked at your face and they thought, oh, this is not for me, this is not my person, or what I feel in my heart is just deceiving. This person probably is wishing something bad against me, or this person, I mean, you counterpart, divine counterpart. This person really was misled into thinking that you are the fake one, the not genuine one. And I see 1717 all the time. Maybe something in regards to 1717 or 1717 or 171 or 717 or 117. Take it hard rest. I mean, significantly lately, I'm watching movies with 117, 717. I saw like 717 like a bunch of times the last, maybe 7 to 10 days. Like 7 1, it's very significant here. I have to say, as well. I see clearly that this person, even in different lifetimes ago, they didn't recognize you, and they missed something very, very important in regards to this situation. And in some sort of way, you dragging this situation life after life after lifetime, and receiving all this injustice, unfairness, and interference. It's at a certain point it's enough, and I feel the stop of this. I feel like a stop. That's why the world card here. It's very important for you to just stop this cycle to move forward. If you feel that you didn't understood something specifically in regards to this connection, in regards to this person, in regards to this situation, just stop for a while and just ask the divine, ask yourself, pay attention to whatever it's happening around you, but mostly to yourself, and to your thoughts, and to your feelings, and to whatever you feel that it's still there stopping you, you know because I struggle as well with this, and I see clearly. I mean, it's happening to many of us. For many years you gave yourself away, and you just didn't appreciate you, and you didn't see yourself truly, for who you truly are, and you just love yourself, and just accept yourself, and just know that everybody had to choose at a certain point in time, because in the way that I probably was not meant to choose my ex-partner here in this lifetime, or whatever had happened in past life for me not to be able to see. I was stubborn, and I was blind, and in some sort of way, but this person, even in my situation of the father of my kids, being in my life. They showed up in my life at a certain point, but in the way that it happened, what it happened, and we chose one another, and we got married, and whatever, blah blah blah. All this situation. It had to happen. It's like I feel it very strongly, and it's real. You had to go through this. I had to go through this experience. And yeah, I learned a bunch, and I'm thankful and grateful for it. Even if I would not take this person ever, and if I meet this person in another life, and I'm not gonna come and live another life in this place, anyways. But I would. I told him even before I separated with him once in the car. I told him even if I would meet you in another opportunity with another life, I would never treat. I mean, no. It was like, and I'm so. I mean, I'm so. I was so clear about it. I would not choose this person. This person was only meant to, disrespect me and try to shit on me and fuck me up and destroy me. This person was, filled by other desires and reasons and whatever. This person, anyways, is clueless by this day with whatever they're doing because they will never listen. I mean, this I could never have a real discussion or real talk with this person. Our entire existence together, I could not even express nothing to this person. This person never wanted to get to know me, for real me, the real person that I am. So I don't know because they were like passive compulsive. For them important were whatever, computers and money and having things, gadgets and shit. Looking somehow in front of other people. People seeing them for whatever reason. Other reason that there's not a reason even. Because to have masks and pretend that you're something that you're not in this world is not who you are and is not meant to stand forever. And even if you marry for image or for money or for whatever fucking reason it is, you're not gonna stay there 30 years. Maybe you're gonna stay 30 years. It's your fucking 30 years, not mine. It's like, I don't care. I'm neutral. I'm not gonna tell people how to live their lives and to stay in relationships and situations and partnerships that they're not meant for them because I would fucking lie to them. I would just fucking tell them, oh, I don't care. You can go to fucking hell. I don't fucking care. Whatever you did. This is the real truth. I'm not gonna lie to you. But I care about people and I have to tell them the truth. And I see two all the time. So yes, I'm rumbling here. Um, but yes, I mean, you had to finish this, whatever fucking shit happened in the past, because it had to be there just for a season, or not even that, but you kept it in your life for 70 seasons or 7 seasons or whatever the shit it is. I don't care, seven maybe a significant year. But you have to know that it was God's will to happen to you because I know for sure that it was meant to happen for me. And I know when my father and the spirit came to me and said to me, no, you're not meant to marry like this. And because I felt when the spirit put like a wedding ring on my finger like 15 years ago when I met the spirit of God and when I was born, of course. But of course, I felt the spirit's anger towards me. But it lasted just a second, I have to say. But I felt my father's anger and wrath against me. And he said, okay, I'm going to leave you do it. I'm going to let you do it. And I did it. And then I have this experience that I'm already, so thankful and grateful for. And I'll praise God forever and ever for this, allowing me to experience this fucking hell that I had to experience with this certain type of person and certain types of entities that I had to be dealing with because I saw them all over the place. And of course, the divine has shown me visions and dreams for many, many years. And since I was a child, I saw what it was had to happen to me when I was 24, when I was a child. And it happened exactly how I dreamed it and how exactly. It was me meeting the divinity, the heavens, the spirit, Father, Son, and Holy Spirit into this plane and inside of myself and inside of my experience to understand that, yeah, everything happens for a reason. And of course, the divine is the greatest orchestrator of everything that is happening here. Many people jump into whatever the fuck they jump into. Many people, they just lay low and lay back and they still receive whatever the fuck they're meant to receive because of their, not doing anything, not answering back, not taking action, not doing anything. They're responsible, what they owe to do, And many people, they just jump into the fucking whatever pot, and they do all these mistakes, and they get whatever they, action, reaction. You're gonna suffer the consequences, or you think you're not gonna suffer the consequences, because an answer is still an answer. Not taking action is still taking action. you know Not, seeing yourself responsible, you're still responsible. You understand? So all this, what is happening, it happens for a reason. And do not be mistaken. uh, what was not meant for you, it was just, thrown there in front of you and just smashed and, laid low onto the whatever ground for you to see it, like a dead carcass or a fucking dead situation. Useless people, useless situations. They were meant to show you and express, and made you have this experience, unique experience, because my experience is so unique. I cannot compare myself with nobody, and I shall not, because it's so different, and you are so different. And maybe we can meet in the middle with some sort of experiences and some sort of things that we both of us understand. Let's make it like I'm not alone in this. Even if I only talk here with my father, it's gonna be reciprocated. It's meant to be between multiple, people here. This understanding. So whatever understanding you're having in regards to these multiple situations or people, or even if it's just one situation between these two people that are dealing here with each other, and they're meant to fix this situation because they were chosen and predestined and anointed and set on the side by the divine and for the divine, for God's glory and pleasure. It is what it is. And of course, nobody can stand against it. And of course, what door God's actually the Spirit is closing, nobody can open this door. And whatever God's is actually opening for you, or it's closing, nobody can open it back. And the judgment that you give upon a situation, or is given by the divine upon the situation that you're dealing with, you make the judgment, because you're the judge of your own situation. You're the judge of your own self, of your destiny, of your path, of your choices. You are in control. You are the master manifester. You are the shit in this. And you're going to be accountable for it. You're going to be held responsible for it. You owe it to yourself. You owe it to the divine. You owe it to yourself. You owe it to whatever you feel that you owe it to. But first of all, don't forget about yourself, and don't forget about the divine. This is what I'm seeing here clearly. And you need to master yourself, and you need to master this. This. Nothing else. You cannot choose for anybody. You cannot change one thought in anybody's head and mind. And you're the example. You're the light. You have to be that example. Even if it's not easy, even if it costed you so many lifetimes, so many opportunities. You lost so much. You lost yourself so many times. In the end, it is worth it. And of course, I see the Emperor. The Emperor, sorry, the Empress. The Empress is waiting for the Emperor. But you finished some shit with some sort of Emperor, maybe from your past. So yes, you're a creator, a co-creator with the divine in the three-dimensional here, feminine energy. And you finished, you stopped some shit from the past, or from the past life that fucked with you. And you fucked with your emotions, fucked with your head, fucked with your spirit, fucked with your soul, fucked with your flesh, fucked with your whatever, everything in the three-dimensional. And you try to fuck with you in the spiritual realms. So it's a spiritual war. It comes from the spirit. It's between the spirit and another spirit. You understand? It is a spiritual war. And we are not fighting against flesh and blood. We are fighting against spiritual entities, that are, entities that are living in spiritual realms that are above us. And I see 2929. And it's a spiritual war, and it's against your soul, and it's for your soul, for your spirit. Do not be mistaken here. Whatever you have brought or you are into this plane is nothing. And the spirit fights against the flesh, and it fights with the flesh, because he knows how much we can actually lose by losing a life. by losing our life into this plane. And it's a fight for, us cursing God, denying God, not seeing what the divinity has given and has made possible, has created in this creation that we're living in this planet Earth, that it's actually situated here in this, Milky Way place that they call it. Yes, and nobody can find us and nobody can see us. And even if they could find us or see us, we are too fucking primitive and immature and blind and dead within ourselves. And there we are animals, we are primates, we have all this technology and blah blah blah, but we don't understand shit. We become scum and shit in order to be seen like something that we are not, in a fake fucking world that is an illusion. It is a fucking matrix. Yes, it is. And you're living illusions and fucking delusions, thinking that you're somebody here that is gonna do shit. No, bitch, tonight in your sleep, you're gonna fucking die. And you're not gonna come back into this plane because you're gonna be thrown exactly for this, for mocking God and disobeying God and not listening and not paying attention to yourself for your own benefit. You're lying to yourself and you're lying others, and you try to pretend and you try to steal and you try to fake whatever the fuck you in your mind, in this fucking illusion you think that you can do, that you cannot, because this doesn't exist, and it's gonna actually stop existing in a fucking blink of an eye. Do you understand? This is the illusion that these people are living, and many people are living. Because I didn't bring anything into this world. I do not pretend to have anything into this world. And I'm not gonna fucking work my butt off and lose my soul and my children's soul and the other people's soul to gain something that is not actually given to me. And if it's not given to me, it doesn't belong to me. It's not mine. And I accept that. You understand? I work to have something in a different world that is not of this world. You understand? And it is something, I see 32, 23, something many people don't recognize. Do you think that fighting and killing, taking other people's lives for land or for money or for oil or for whatever the fuck it is, you're gonna have that? No, you're not, because it doesn't belong to you. We live on borrowed time. This is borrowed time. You are borrowing some time here and some shit that you're having around you, a home, a roof above your head, and some clothes and something to feed your children and whatever you need to do to survive. Do you know why you need to survive and why you're surviving? Because God, the creator of your soul, of your being, of your parents, of all this reality and all this world that we are living in, it's disposed. He wants you to live this experience for whatever reason that probably you don't want to understand. But I really feel that you owe it to yourself, Empress. You owe it to yourself, girl. You worked your butt off for this. This is the truth and the reality of it. And I see 33 right now. So 33 is very significant. Happy Easter for many of you that celebrate. Many people celebrated last Sunday. I never celebrate. I celebrate it every time that I remember, about it. So, because I'm from a different country and I live in a different country, of course, they celebrated last week, but in my country, they celebrate it tomorrow, of course, but I don't celebrate. I just, hold it dear in my heart and in my, you know, um, acknowledgement and reality that is made reality for me because, um, whatever was done for us, and it is done already, in the spiritual realms and in the three-dimensional realms, because everything needs to be exactly as in the spiritual realms, in this three-dimensional plane. It is made possible by us, being a part of it. And if you want to be a part of it, if it doesn't mean anything to you, um, it's still there. You're the one that needs to grasp it. and feel it and become one with it. Of course, if it's of significance. If it's not, of course, it's not going to matter. It is, everything is a choice, and everything that we, of course, we are limited, but where is there is a will, there is a way, you know, um, and it depends on us, each and every one of us, nobody else. I'm gonna be held responsible for what I could have done and I didn't do, or I could have done and I did, you know. And the only regret that I feel that I'm gonna have, at the end of this lifetime, where I'm conscious and I'm present, and I acknowledge that I am here because I think so, that this matters, that I exist. Yes, um, it's the regret of what I could have done and I didn't do, and that's the only regret that probably I'm gonna be held. It's going to be held against me. But I could have done it in a good way or a bad way. It depends of you. If you consider yourself to be a weak person watching, or the person that you're dealing with, it's a weak person, you should trust more, and you should, you know, see how truly strong you are, because I saw how much you had to go through, how many things, and how much I had to go through. And of course, um, through all this turmoil, and as I said, trials and tribulations, and pain and sorrow and injustice and unfairness and punishment, and a lot of people throwing with a stone, throwing rocks at you, condemning you and judging you for whatever the fuck they were accountable and responsible for, trying to project a mirror whatever they were, because nobody can express or project what the fuck they're not. They will always show you and tell you who the fuck they are. And this is the only truth about a person. You cannot expect nothing else from a person that is fucking delusional and dead and blind and stupid and ignorant. I don't want to see. I'm perfect in the way that I am. I will never change. I'm going to be this person forever. Well, whatever you're trying to convince yourself, my friend, it's not going to be. Because change is the only constant. Accepting the truth and the reality about your circumstances and about yourself, your choices, man. Because nobody fucking forced you to choose whatever the fuck you chose. Nobody forced me. I have to say, I choose deliberately to do and choose the people that I've chosen in my life. And, you know, this is the truth. I mean, everything is a choice. That's why we are free to choose. And that's why the divine is not interfering with our choices. Many people will condemn God because, I don't know, their husband or their wife or their girlfriend, got pissed with them and they went really, really fast in the car and they had an accident and they were paralyzed or died because they were, mad with God and mad with whatever the fuck in this system. All these excuses that we like to throw upon God and upon divinity and upon the devil. The devil did it. No, bitch, you chose it. The devil is just an influencer. It's when you hit rock bottom and you realize that you need to boil 2 stones and eat them because you're not going to survive. And then you need to actually take your ass from that chair or that place or that situation and go and hunt something or fish or learn how to actually pick up lemonades or crush whatever, grape seeds or, everything to take something, wine or oil or make something out of it. We were born like this. Nothing existed into this plane, and humanity had to learn from scratch. This is exactly what I'm feeling here. We need to go back to the beginning. Because if something happens in this plane, we will have to go back of whatever happened in the beginning to restart this earth again. Because we people, we keep this earth so dear to our hearts. That's why we start wars and we kill people. We kill souls, innocent souls, for whatever property or whatever money or whatever interests, fucked up interests and reasons and purposes and egos and whatever desires that we have. And this is what is happening into this plane. We want, and we fucking want. We are consumers. We don't want to give back to this plane. We want to take, 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 take. I came, so I shall receive. This is what humanity is in this right moment, right here, right now. I want. I want to be rich. I want to have this Lamborghini. I want to have this bitch. I want to have that man. I have to, whatever the fuck it is. Wrong reasons, selfish reasons. You know it. I mean, you already know. I don't have to convince you about it. You understand. King of Wands with the Three of Cups. Yes, the fuck, you're a third party. Yes, you have been made a third party. Divine people of God. King of Wands with the Ace of Wands. This is King of Wands, King of Action, King of Passion. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. His wand only, desires you, person watching or whatever. Divine counterpart, which is the masculine desiring the feminine, wanting to come with a page of pentacles here, giving, resparking this passionate desire for life, or this attraction, this desire that they feel that they're missing in their life, you know. But after they left you dead in a fucking ditch, you understand? In the way of the betrayal, and you're left to die because this motherfucker never believed in you. And I saw 41, 14. Mirroring, projecting on top of you that you're guilty, you're responsible, you are feminine energy, you're the one that you're supposed to do everything. Well, if I'm responsible and accountable, only me and myself about this. This is my baby. And all this is mine. You don't have anything to do with this. So where is your share and your part in this? And this is the feminines, the feminines asking here. And I saw 41, 41. And I see 41, 44, 45, 46. Page of Pentacles with the Empress. You are the fucking Empress. It's like you give birth to entire universes here, and realities, you know? And you are the Mother Nature. You embrace Mother Nature. You connect with Mother Nature. You connect with Gaia. You know how grounded and stable this foundation that the planet Earth is, the place that we live in for many thousands of years. And we're going to still be here for as long as the divine is going to fulfill his plan and his will with humanity and in humanity. Nobody's going to escape this. So you better prepare yourself, humanity. Because my word is bond, and this is going to happen. No fear and no doubt, surrounding this situation. Because nobody's going to stand against the divinity and against the divine. Things are going to change in nature, in spirit, in flesh, in whatever you want. Call it as you want it to call it. Things are going to change, and it really depends on how much humanity wants to humble themselves and to trust in, in the truth. Choose life with truth, to choose truth, to be who they really are, truly are called and meant to be. Because nothing else is going to come after it. Just this freaking experience where you're going to have to be losing yourself so many times in order for you to come back to yourself. And this is my experience. I cannot speak about other experience that is not my experience. And I saw 43, 43, 44. Maybe it's a significant age or numbers in regards to you, Capricorn, or in regards to your situation. The heart, your heart, it's supposed to be in this 1,000,000,000% person watching. And a few cards wanted to come here out. Oh my god. 5 of Swords in the reverse at the bottom of the deck here. And I have the 7 of Wands and the Fool underneath it. With the 5 of Swords in the reverse. Yes. The truth is here, Capricorn, that you were your enemy for a very, very long time. You self-sabotaged yourself because you didn't believe in yourself. And that's why you attract circumstances and people and this sort of energy of the swords of Gemini, Libra, Aquarius in regards to your situation, in regards to your mental state of mind. But it's not applying anymore here. It's what I'm feeling, and I'm seeing it very clearly, and what the divine is actually calling you to not be, or go towards anymore. You should actually trust and believe, because you have this rebirth. You're starting from scratch with this zero. And yes, you have defended your beliefs, your desire, your wants, your passion for what you truly are, for what you truly discovered, what you truly work hard, you know. And up to seven, you're going to get up to 7 years. And in some sort of way, it was a struggle for you. It is a struggle to always, be regenerated in your spirit and in your idea and in your mind, in your desire of creating something always different, always respark the situation, always work at it, always be there, always try, always persevere. It's about perseverance, because you seven comes after six of wands, of course, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, of fire energy. You have received some sort of recognition. You have received the accolades. You're actually a knight in shining armor. You have worked and you have been recognized by the divine in regards to this creativity, creation. You are always a creationist. You're a dreamer, a visualizer, a person that always inspires and inspires and inspires and grows through this manifestation of passion, of creativity, of desire. But with a four, you're actually asked to take a leap of faith, to trust and believe, travel light, stop and smell the roses, hug a tree, plant 3 trees, let the sun shine on your face. Let the sun actually touch the most inner parts of yourself, which is this loyalty towards yourself, loyalty towards whatever you want and you desire and you believe in truly within yourself. This is the fool. This is somebody very enlightened, very wise, street smart, school of life. Somebody that is very inspired by little things, by simplicity in so many ways. Very wise, very seen worthy by the divine. You are kind of fool for this world that you're living in, and many people see you as fools, you know. And of course, you people see you as la 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 la. This person is like la la la. It's like, you know, but you're not this la 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 at all. You are wonderful. And you feel that some parts and some pieces and some things are missing from your situation, even from yourself. But it's not right, it's not true. Everything, it's there. Anything's hidden, because I saw the moon card, Pisces, Cancer, energy, justice at the bottom of the deck. Let's see what other messages do I have for Capricorns for the remaining of April into the month of May 2022. The Death card, the High Priest, the High Priestess, the Star, Death again. Oh my God, the Emperor at the bottom of the deck. Spirit, guide me here. Okay, baby, okay. Yeah. The World card now at the bottom of the deck. And this High Priestess, and of course, Four of Cups and the Queen of Cups. They kind of wanted to come in the reverse, like in the sideways, I don't know, but it didn't. It's just stopped on my foot, on my leg here. Um, and of course, the Moon came in the reverse, and the Three of Pentacles came in the reverse. Okay, there is a message here, very important. I wanted to take first cards, the Moon and the Three of Pentacles in the reverse, but no, I was drawn by these cards that were on, sitting on my leg, which are the High Priestess, the Four of Cups, and the Queen of Cups, with the World card at the bottom of the deck, and the Five of Swords underneath it, and the Seven of Pentacles, and the Five of Pentacles, and the Star card. It's exactly what we saw in the pre-shuffle in the beginning here. Okay. The High Priestess is in the middle of the 5 cards. The thing is, for you, High Priestess, Pisces energy, you're very enlightened about this situation. You know the truth in regards to everything. You even know much more than, these people understand or can actually accept or realize. Or, even accept in their tiny little, perceptions of reality in regards to this situation. And yes, you have been living for a very long time not receiving any type of love offer. In specific, you have not been loved in this lifetime. And this triggered for a very long time. Queen of Cups, one cup. You're nurturing in your call to nurture yourself and love yourself, care for yourself, have this emotional intelligence and emotional balance, know how to pamper yourself, feel yourself, touch yourself, love on yourself. But it's not because you know, you didn't receive this from nobody else, and you are kind of forced to find this love for yourself because it was clearly shown to you that if you don't love yourself specifically like this, you will never be loved never by nobody in this plane. And this is the fucking truth. Let's make it honest and clear here. There is no other way. We're not gonna find true love in this plane, in this three-dimensional plane, as this self-love, self-acknowledgement, self-acceptance, self-worth, self-value. The price that actually was paid for us. And it is a very great price that was paid in full by the divinity itself in the Lord Jesus Christ on the cross. You know, sometimes I feel that where the nails of the Lord Jesus Christ were in his palms because, my palms are pierced and my legs as well, my feet. In the sort of way I feel that I'm crucified with the Lord Jesus Christ in order for me to be alive in him and with him to drink from the same cup of wrath that he had to drink. I had to drink the same cup of wrath. So there is no difference from the chosen ones of God that belong to God, through the Lord Jesus Christ, through whatever he did in this plane for us. And you are not properly loved because the only true proper love is the love of God. And that is unconditional love. That is a love that it brings sacrifice with it. Sacrifices itself. But you're not to be sacrificed anymore, and you're not to sacrifice yourself anymore. Dear people, love people of God, of the divine, that belong to the divinity. You're not to, because it was already done for you. So you find yourself in this actually grace. You have received grace because you have trusted and you believed and you have sacrificed so much. And you continue to sacrifice for the good of yourself and the ones that you love and others that you don't even know. You don't even have anything to do with. But your love life right now, it's not present, High Priestess. You are not loved. And it's such a shame. But you're loved by the divine. And I think that it's the only person that counts, that matters at the end of the day. And between this Queen of Cups and the Four of Cups, there's fragmented water energy, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. What was hidden from you, it was this past regret that you had to undergo all over again in this lifetime to understand that many people wanted to abandon you. They betrayed you and they left you for dead. They actually stabbed you in the back. They stabbed you in the heart. They sold you, for nothing. And they wanted to repeat this in this lifetime. This was a repeat of something that happened in a last past life in regards to your situation here. But now you can see clearly because these people in the past life, they didn't want to work with you. And they didn't work with the divine. These people were not divine. You were hidden from them even in the past life, and they didn't work with you properly, but you worked within yourself, and you always wanted to work with these people or with this person specifically. And this thing with the moon here in the reverse, it's illuminated, it's clear for you. You know, it was meant to ruin you. It was meant to hide all this situation, all this truth. But the divine was not, he said, no, this is not going to happen. Everything is going to be put into the light. Everything is going to be shown as it is. And with the world being confirmation again here, I saw the world like a bunch of times. It's like completion of this, complete finality. That's it, done. You mastered this, high priestess, queen of cups, full. You are seen by many people as a fool, high priestess. You are a fool in front of many people. Yes, you probably are a fool. And I see 5555. You are a downfall for God, for for the divine, because this is the only reality that is true. And this world that we're living in is not even an appearance of a reality. It's just that. It's just a fucking illusion. We have created this, we are made possible, this illusion. But we have to undo. And this is what is the great deal here, Capricorn said, in regards to this situation that you're dealing with. Let me take from this other deck a few more messages. Spirit, please guide me here. Give some clear messages in regards to Capricorns for the remaining of the month of April 2022 until the time that I'm gonna come back with a message in the month of May for them. Clear message or clear advice, or maybe the root of the problem, the root of the situation in regards to Capricorn. And I saw the devil in the reverse. Two of Swords, confusion, two different states of mind. The people that you're dealing with, these people are more confused at the fucking shit. Magician, Seven of Pentacles. Illusions. Letting you in the cold was letting themselves in the cold. And yeah. When you try to steal from other people, can you imagine to be such a whore? To whore for 2 hours and then to earn $200, and then the police come to arrest you, take all your money and put you in the fucking jail. And said, I'm gonna earn this money, I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna whatever the fuck. And this is the fucking truth. This is exactly the picture that I saw in my head. Somebody that wants to make money quickly by whoring, by being a fucking whore and a bitch and a harlot or whatever the fuck these motherfuckers want to do. And then to lose everything that they really worked very, very hard. And these 2 hours can be like 2 lifetimes or 20 years of their life or all their life by now, because probably they're 20. And then in just 2 split seconds, everything to go to fucking shit. You know what I'm talking about? It's like, yeah, this situation. My deck split with the Ace of Swords and the Ace of Pentacles. This is the truth, man. Those who don't work honestly and truthfully for everything that is meant for them and is theirs, because everybody deserves, everything that they're deserving, rightfully, truthfully, yes. But many people try to steal, try to hoard, try to gain in the wrong way, in the wrong manner, and they think, oh, this is a great plan I had, You make these plans and the divine, God is laughing. It's like the divine doesn't even have an expression. I mean, it's like, this is not even real. It's not happening. No. You know what I'm talking about? It's like, no, but you have done a great job of work, a great deal of work. You have sacrificed years of your life. Yes. You have humbled yourself, you have lost. People have talked behind your back, have slandered you, have betrayed you, have stolen from you, have lied about you. They stabbed you in the fucking back. They stabbed you in the heart. They showed you truly, and I see 10010, I saw. They mirror all this bullshit, this fucking whatever illusion and delusion and fucking bullshit that they think that the world should be and you should be and life should be about and you should be about. And it's not like this. No, it's not. Three of Pentacles and the Emperor, the High Priestess again, Knight of Pentacles and the Eight of Swords with the Strength, the Moon again, the World again, and this freaking Knight of Pentacles that is burdened with the Ten of Wands, Page of Wands, the Devil in the reverse, Eight of Pentacles, the Fool, Five of Wands, Knight of Pentacles, Temperance. People conflicted because about your victory, because you were chosen and you were anointed by the divine, and because you chose how to do the work. I see 101:11. Yes, people are burdened because pretenses, they don't bring you very, very far. You can pretend for a while, you know, but after that, you have done a great work on yourself. The divine is recognizing this. That's why he's giving you this truth, clarity, revelation, acknowledgement, comprehension, you know, understanding of all the fuck shit that exists and it doesn't exist. It is and is not. And yes, you are receiving a tangible, brand new beginning. And of course, we are going to fragment the energy of the fours here. Ace of Pentacles with the Three of Pentacles, Four of Pentacles. You have been took for granted, High Priestess. People thought that they can take and steal from you and just, take advantage of you. This is it. They didn't truly saw you for who you are because something was hidden from them. And the hidden gem, the hidden pentacle here, this opportunity that is actually inside of you. It's something that exists inside of you. It's nothing that is given. It's given because you showed up here with this pretty face and you received all this. No, you have done a great deal of work, of sacrifice. And yes, you have done a great deal. The divine has done it inside of you, within you, for you, to you, with you. It's exactly, it was all the time in your face. You have seen it from the beginning. It is an opportunity that the divine has never hidden from you. It never took away from you, like the enemy wanted for you to not see, to be in this confused state of mind, in this confusion that you're not, or you're not seeing it, or it doesn't exist. It was always present there. It is always there. And whatever it was there, it was inside of you. You are the key, the master key of the divine showing to a person. Everything is hanging inside of you. It's below, it's like the treasure. Everything that is all these treasures and gifts that are inside of you that you work to undiscover, to take out. And they are through pain, so through sacrifice, through losing so much shit, even your life in specific lifetimes and in specific circumstances, killing your ego, humbling yourself, recognizing the truth, recognizing that you're nothing, that you cannot do anything separated from, the divine, your creator, whatever you want to call it. Many people call it the universe, which for me, the universe is just the creation of God. It's just what is shown to us to experience and to be, and we live in this reality. This is the reality that I'm experiencing here, which is kind of freakish. It's like, ooh, my skin is like waking up because I realize in what world I live and how dangerous can it be. Yes, as I was calling it in the pre-shuffle, the valley of the shadow of death. I shall go through the valley of the shadow of death, and I shall fear no evil. Yes. Psalm 23. Uh, and then the Emperor, looking at this Three of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles and the Ace of Swords. I mean, this Emperor is freaking out right now. This Emperor is like, I didn't see the true value of this person. I didn't see this person. I was blind. I fucked up. And then the High Priest is looking in the three-dimensional at this Emperor here. This High Priestess know that this Emperor was a fake, was a pretense, a people pleaser, an ass kisser, a follower of all the crowds that exist in this planet. Yeah. Sell your soul very shortly to the devil until you cross the bridge, and then you lie to the fucking devil. But it doesn't work like this. You cannot pretend that you sell your soul to the devil until you cross the bridge. You cannot, you cannot, it doesn't exist. Many people they don't understand. And yes, this motherfucker sold you, Empress, and of course, High Priestess. You know? And yes, you're dealing with a great deal of mind fuckery and oppressed thinking and people that keep themselves imprisoned mentally, because it's easier to stick with the bullshit and believe lies and all this bullshit and call evil good and good evil and call God the devil and the devil God and whatever. And many people say that the devil is the fucking twinkling of God. There is no such a fucking thing, if you know what I'm trying to tell you. God has his own partners there. I mean, he doesn't have to present himself whatever humanity needs to have. And he doesn't have to have a twin flame, you know. He doesn't. Because through his own existence and being who he is everything. So he doesn't need anybody or anything. Even if of course, he has a family. He has, he's not by himself because he is God. And I saw 107:17. Many things that we cannot actually, explain about divinity and the divine and the simplicity of God. I mean, it's mind-blowing how much we try to complicate things and make them, I don't know what. I don't know. You know, it's the illusion of this mental state of humanity. I don't know what to say. Man is like, yeah. And then with the Eight of Swords, because the High Priestess was actually mentally imprisoned and spiritually imprisoned by some fuck shit, yes, for long periods of time, for lifetimes, let's say like this, she has tamed the beast. She has discovered the truth. She has accepted the truth. She has killed the beast. She's the only one that can actually stand here because she has recognized the truth. And she has recognized the truth in regards to herself and in regards to this emperor that she actually learned a lot from. I mean, if I'm not thankful and grateful for all this emperor in my life, God knows much better. And then the moon card and the world card. Subconscious mind, subconscious, feelings, hidden truths, feminine, pure, true, and true essence of the feminine energy here. As I said, it's connected with past lives, and it's the unjustness, man. It's the unfairness of it. It's just somebody meant from the beginning to fuck you up, and they used these people, But these people fail because you already cut the bullshit, because you're listening to your intuition, you're looking deep within into this darkness. And there is a bright light that actually shines into this darkness. And it comes from inside of you, from your own understanding, strength, power, ability, self-will, strong will of you standing in your power, knowing and accepting your power, your abilities. The strength is the ability to see beyond, to see through. And of course, it's destined and it's fixed. You master this feminine energy. I feel that you're very encouraged, and the masculine as well. The masculine is encouraged to start working with the divine and to work on themselves because they are granted to have this Ace of Pentacles. And the truth is on their side, of course. But they need to listen and they need to recognize it in the three-dimensional, because the masculine and masculine in regards to the situation, they have hidden the situation in the three-dimensional. They denied it in the three-dimensional for a very long time. They try to hide, they try to sabotage, they try to make you seem the bad one or somebody in the mix. And yes, you are a third party person watching. That doesn't mean that you are. That you are made a third party. And this is the truth of the situation. And these people that you're dealing with, and these people that try to put you in this, mental imprisonment, they are imprisoned mentally, and they are, spiritually imprisoned. Probably they're facing prison because they falsified evidence. They have spoken some sort of misfits, lies and deceitfulness. They deceived the masses. There are people here that have deceived the masses, and I see 111. Wow, I cannot believe I got more than 1 hour and 11 minutes, and I want to see 11, 1, 11, 11 now, guys. Pay attention to synchronicity signs. Pay attention to your dreams, visions as well, to whatever to you visualize in your mind. And of course, when you're astro traveling, whatever you're seeing during your dreams or your quiet moments, when you close your eyes and you connect within yourself, or of course you connect with your third eye, your crown chakra. Very important for me. The last few days with my throat chakra was difficult. I am undergoing this transformation in regards to my ascension process and my transformation. Of course, it's sometimes I have difficult days, um, and sometimes I need time to myself. Sometimes I need to rest. Sometimes I just need to detach from this because I have undergone a very difficult path in my life, all my life. So I have to say I have been more than 40 years in the desert. So yes, it was difficult for me, and I'm getting there, guys. But I'm very thankful and grateful for you and for this experience and for whatever I can actually come here and share with you, people watching. And I thank you in advance for this. And I send you all the blessings and, of course, peace, love, and light. And pay attention to everything, guys. Pay attention to yourselves and be present. Enjoy life. Experience life. I will talk to you all in my next video. Bye for now.